All right, so welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So for all those crazy people out there who ain't never heard of your girl, who ain't tapped in, they don't know what's going on. New York is in the building. Give us your name and tell us what you do in a couple of seconds.
What's up? It's your girl Holiday, the Golden Child. I am an artist. I am a media personality. I am a CEO. I am an author, and I am also a bad bitch.
All right, so welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So for all those crazy people out there who ain't never heard of your girl, who ain't tapped in, they don't know what's going on. New York is in the building. Give us your name and tell us what you do in a couple of seconds.
What's up? It's your girl Holiday, the Golden Child. I am an artist. I am a media personality. I am a CEO. I am an author, and I am also a bad bitch.
I like that. So let's go back to where it all started for you when you were young with your moms, your pops, your brother, your sister, your family, all of that. How did you fall in love with hip hop?
My dad was a DJ, as you can see. Rest in peace. So I just grew up around listening to like real soulful music, hip hop music. My dad was one of those pioneers who started at the Skate Key and the Intrepid, and surrounded himself around the likings of the Ed Lovers and the Rakims, and so I'm a baby growing up. When hip hop is first starting, you know what I'm saying? I'm a baby.
I like that. I like that. I like that. So your pops, I know he was a DJ. Did he, I don't know, play a favorite song for you that maybe you loved or you heard, you just started dancing when you was a kid? What's up with pops with the music? How was he giving it to you? Was he giving you a list of songs and you just fell in love with that one song?
I fell asleep to him making mixes at night. So, when we trying to sleep, he's in the basement putting together mixes. Frank and Beverly Mays. Some of the best of the best is our favorite barbecue music. Before I let go. Some of the songs that I hear now, just bring back those good memories where it's good weather, good people, a lot of laughs. My dad's known for making people laugh, and he did that through his music.
Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. So Pops made everybody laugh. What's up? This Golden Child Holiday. Do you have the same laughter? You got everybody laughing yourself. What's your personality like? Are you like your pops or you kind of like your moms? How's your personality in comparison to your moms and your pops?
Well, my dad, he definitely expressed himself through his music. But my mom, she's the outgoing person in the room. So they both had their ways of captivating a room for sure. I'm definitely the life of the party. I'm definitely the sunshine that walks through. If there's darkness anywhere, it won't survive in a room full of me. And I make people feel good. I feel like a lot of people talk about what success is, and I feel like a part of success for me is being able to leave an imprint on people, which is what do they remember when you leave that room. And for certain, I could definitely say, not to toot my own horn, but I make people feel good. You know what I'm saying? I make people feel good.
I like that. I like that. I like that. All right. So, in the midst of you making people feel good, I did a little research on you because I knew we would have you on today. You actually started out doing poetry. You were like a poet.
Yes. Oh, wow.
What's up? Tell us about that. Your poetry, a little bit of Tupac Shakur in you. I don't know what. Roses that grew from concrete. What's up? How's your poetry game? Is it mean? Is it retarded? Is it all of that? Give us a little bit of insight on your poetry game.
Well, poetry started, which led me to wanting to rap. And it just was a way for me to escape from whatever I was going through in life. Things that I couldn't talk to my friends about, and I just put it on paper, however I was feeling, and I didn't know that was rap. I didn't know that was what we listen to now in music. You know what I'm saying? I just was talking about how I was feeling. And one day I walked in the studio with some of my bros and I was like, yeah, I've been writing. And they was like, well, let's see how it sounds on a beat. And that was just the start of me even rapping. But spoken word and poetry, I really, really took to that because it allowed me to, I really enjoyed the spoken word as part of it, because when I would go to these speakeasies, being on that stage and being able to recite my poetry, I was in a room full of non-judgmental people. It's nothing like the rap game. It's nothing like becoming an artist. It's actually a safe space.
Okay. All right. Yo, if you are just joining us, you are tuned in to the Pimp Game Podcast, and we are here with the one and only, the beautiful Holiday, the Golden Child. That's right, out of New York. Dopest MC right now. I like it. Feeling it hard on the Pimp Game Podcast. So, let me ask you this. I'm feeling that name. I've been saying it all day yesterday. Holiday, the Golden Child. It's dope. It's catchy. It's all of that. It feels like somebody that's been out there before they was out there. What's up? Where did you get the name Holiday, the Golden Child from?
I like to give the credit to just one. I was born on Thanksgiving, and so I'm a holiday baby by nature, by birth. And then one day I used to work at King of Diamonds when King of Diamonds was King of Diamonds in Miami. And for Halloween, I had painted myself entirely gold because my avatar costume had fucked up. So I was like, I can't go without a costume. So I ended up just painting myself completely gold. And everybody remembered me that night as you were the golden child, you were the golden girl, you know what I'm saying? And it just kind of stuck. And then yeah, I just started, like, when people would call me Holiday, I would just kind of correct them and say, no, it's Holiday the Golden Child, or I'm not responding. And it just stuck. And I used to think it was too long to say, but it kind of rolls off your tongue. Very sweet.
I like it. I like that. Holiday the Golden Child in full effect. I'm feeling it. So now you're rapping, you're doing your thing. Did you actually did somebody teach you how to write the songs? I know you're doing poetry. That's slightly different from writing verses in the hook, and you doing the run to go into the hook. You doing the bridge. What's up? What's your style? And did it just come to you naturally to write songs, or you just kind of just went with the flow to give your bars?
I mean, initially, I had no training. I'm just, just putting down what I feel. But my uncle is r&bmusic, which is a rap pioneer in the game. And he taught me about how to put together bars and how to put together hooks and what was important and how to really structure a song. I learned that from him. And practicing how to write, like, just every day, taking your pen and paper. And it may not make sense today, but always taking maybe an hour out of your day and just writing and just teaching me how to get my pen game strong. Yeah, I shout out to r&bmusic. He definitely was like, if you want to be, the boxer in the fight, and you want me to put you in, I got to see you win a couple fights.
I like that. I like that. So, talk to us a little bit about your things, a mixtape called the Makeover. Talk to us about that. What's up with the Makeover? What led to you doing that? I know you probably had some experiences in your life, but what had you do the mixtape, the Makeover?
I just really wanted to rebrand myself as that New York rapper. That girl that, there's so many trends and everybody's trying to be like everybody. And I just wanted people to understand, like, I'm going to remake some of your favorite songs to remind you who started this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I redid a lot of our favorites, who are like the Nickies and Little Kims and the Missies and the Lauryn Hills and the Latifahs. And the Makeover was just about me making over what some of us forgot where hip hop started. You know what I'm saying? Paying that homage to the ladies who influenced me today. And it was during the pandemic when we couldn't go anywhere. We were inside the house. So if you go check out the video on YouTube, you'll see like we shot it in my apartment, you know, in the complex. This is when like TikTok is going crazy, and I just wanted it to be fun. So, you know, we redid some of our favorite hip hop songs from our leading ladies in rap and played a little dress up.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Making over the old hits from back in the day, who was actually hits. They still hits now. Timeless songs. I like that. That's a dope idea. Dope idea indeed. So with music, I heard you. I was feeling, I was like, yo, she's actually dope. I like it. Who do you compare your style to? Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, I don't know, Raw Digger? What's up? Who do you compare yourself to? Who in the rap game right now? Who's your style most, you know, maybe favorite around? I know you doing your own thing, but who would you say your style is most like?
Personally wouldn't compare me to nobody, but if I was to go off of what other people say, I get a lot of Rod Digger, I get a lot of Remy, I get a lot of Foxy, and I get a lot of Kim.
Okay, okay. So did you ever have to, because I know Philly, New York, they're known for rap battles. Did you ever do any rap battling or anything like that?
I'm not a battle rapper at all. Yeah. I think I'm a little like, I come off hardcore, but like I've never shot a gun in my life, so that's why I don't rap about shit like that. And you know, when I watch those battles, they're a little rough, and I'm a little sensitive. Like somebody say something about my mother, I might take it the wrong way. So it ain't for me. It's definitely not for me. I kind of like to hide behind the pen and the creativity of the music videos and kind of live through that and create whatever world I want to be in. And that's the dope part about, for me, the music, why I'm really into it, because I'm a creator. So you get to become this person and dress up and bring to life whatever you see in your head, whatever you see on that piece of paper, you get to bring it to life in an actual music video. So I think, you know, being an artist is super cool and it's dope. And it's the best way for me to express myself amongst the other creative, you know, things I have going on in my brain.
Yo, if you are just joining us, you are tuned in to the Pimp Game Podcast, and we are here with the one and only, the magnificent Holiday, the golden child, straight out of New York, giving it to us here on the Pimp Game Podcast. So let me ask you this. You then went on, you alluded to it earlier, King of Diamonds in Miami, world biggest strip club over there, doing their thing over there, you doing your thing over there. It takes a lot for a lady, young lady as yourself, to go up there on stage and do your thing. What's up? What led into that decision to go into the strip game?
The money, the lifestyle, the freedom to be able to travel and go and come as you please. A 9-to-5 put a lot of restrictions on me. And at an early age, I was getting exposed to seeing, you know, the designers and these exotic islands and the bowlers. And I'm just like, I want to be in that lifestyle. I wanted to, at least I thought I did, right? That I want to be in that lifestyle. I want to be around these people. I want to be able to buy nice things whenever I want. And so going to the strip club just as a customer with my boys, seeing how much money these girls made. At the time, I really didn't know what the lifestyle entailed, but for me, it was about the money. That was it, because I always worked a regular job, always had good jobs, you know what I'm saying? And at one point, I was juggling both. I was 9-to-5 in the daytime and stripper at night, and just doing that for so long to the point where, you know, it took wear and tear on my body, and I quit my regular job and I went full-time dancing, packed up I went to Miami for like a couple of days, like a week, and I made a lot of money. And only time I went back to New York was to pack all my stuff. And I ended up moving to Miami for 10 years.
All right. So with you being over at King of Diamonds in Miami, there's a big stigma out there with dancers, strippers, all of that. Oh, they don't have their father. They, you know, maybe they're just down and, you know, they had a bad childhood. Sometimes allude to this, like, sometimes it's just a hustle. It's just a hustle. Just like being a doctor, just like being a lawyer, it's a different route. Can it just be the hustle for somebody to get into the strip game and just liking the money? Can it just be that?
It can be, but there were so many other moving components once you're in it. Like, you start realizing about yourself. Like, I always wanted to be in front of the camera. I always wanted to be the spotlight. I always wanted to be the center of attention, and being a dancer allows you to do that. It's all about you. You come and shake the fucking room. You get on that stage and all eyes on you, and people glorifying you, whether it's because, you're in this club and you look good to them, or, they're spending their money on you, people are glorifying you. So there's a little bit of ego in it. I would be lying if I said that it wasn't, of course the money is the motive. Absolutely. But as you are in it, there's a lot of other moving components. Like I said, like ego, interactions, you know what I'm saying? Like when you become a stripper, especially a popular stripper, you become a little celebrity. So, people are coming and flying all around the country just to come to this club to see you. They've heard about you. And, so it was a high. It was a high that I never wanted to come down from.
That is crazy. So with you dancing and all of that, what was the most money you ever made on a weekend in Miami with the palm trees and all that, over there on Star Island and all of that? What's up? What's the most you ever made stripping and dancing, doing your thing in Miami at King of Diamonds?
You said at King of Diamonds or period?
Just in general. It ain't even gotta be a King of Diamonds. Just you dancing, period.
I made 35 grand in one night.
Wow. Wow. I may be in the wrong profession. Maybe I need to, I don't know, do some sex change out there, something like that. And 35 grand, that's pretty good. Wow. So when you made the 35 grand for, in one night, does it change the way you
It wasn't even a
things?
night, actually. It was actually, the club was 24 hours, and it was probably like 5 a.m. in the morning, 6 a.m. in the morning. So the club was 24 hours. So it wasn't technically at night, but yeah. And I made that in like a few hours. That was like 4 hours of work.
What? My goodness, that is crazy bananas. Okay. So with you dancing, let me ask you this last question in reference to you dancing. Is it tough for you to have a relationship with a guy knowing that you danced before? I know I'm a little different. I'm a creative soul. If somebody done it before and maybe they're not doing it no more, I don't care. As long as they ain't doing it no more.
Well, I will say this, I definitely step in and out the clubs too. Like I'm not full-time dancing like I was. Like, You know what I'm saying? I'm going from city to city, event to event. No. Or I'm letting people book me to come private dance. I'm not doing that anymore. Okay. I'm a little on the bougie side. So if I do step in a club, you know what I'm saying? It's because I got somebody who requested me to come, or I'm just don't have nothing to do that week, that day. And I'm like, I get that feeling, that itch that I still get. And I'm glad that I still get it. So people like, there's some money in there for me. Somebody that never met me, or somebody that didn't know I still dance and just happened to run into me. But you'll never catch me like promoting it on my Instagram. You got to kind of catch me if you can. I'm the gingerbread man.
So did your pops know about this? Did your mother know about this? Your sister, brother?
No, my dad didn't know. Of course he didn't. Rest his soul, he didn't know. He know now. But my mother's a little bit more, she's a little bit more open. So at the time, I'm dancing, I'm grown. I'm living on my own. I'm paying my own bills. Shit, I'm lending her money. No, you think she got a problem?
Right. That is true. Yeah.
No, she supports me, and she loves me, and she trusts my decisions and that she raised me right. And so even with being in a strip club, I'm still establishing a brand. I'm still establishing things to say, okay, yeah, I'm in this club dancing, but what's next? And so, I had a plan. I didn't really know what the plan was. I just knew I just had a plan.
I like that. So with you having a plan and all of that, doing your thing at King of Diamonds, you then, I was doing my research, you got an opportunity or maybe an offer to do a reality show. And what's up with that? Did that go down? I thought I read that about you. What's up? Did you have an opportunity to do a reality show like Love Hip Hop Atlanta, something like that? What's up with that?
I don't know who's giving you all this information, but I went through a tragedy at King of Diamonds, which kind of pulled me back from the strip club for a while. And me and my uncle, we opened up a cabaret / restaurant called V Live Miami. And there we started filming a TV show called King of South Beach. And it just was about transitioning from the strip club into being an entrepreneur. Some of the mistakes that I made in life, and it's just telling the story of how being a Black-owned business on South Beach, and just soaring, going from working in the strip club to practically owning one, So, things fall through. What God got for you, you will have, you know what I'm saying? And in between there and now, I've sat in a lot of rooms and had a lot of conversations about different reality shows. So, maybe if you stay tuned, you might see me on one.
All right, I like that. Okay, all right. So, speaking of reality shows, that's not necessarily a reality show. You were on Fresh and Fit, also 8 at the Table, 2 dope podcasts right now, doing numbers out here in the social media game. What's up? What's the difference between both of the shows? I know 8 at the Table's a lot of people. I know on Fresh and Fit, they got Myron on there talking his stuff, doing his thing, giving jewels. What's the difference between being on 8 at the Table and Fresh and Fit?
8 at the Table's premises is more about giving game and informing whether you are married, single, divorced, whatever you are, giving you that relationship advice, and not just giving you advice, giving you the pros and cons and different POVs from different walks of life. And usually it's from somebody else's experiences. Fresh and Fit premises is more about, I'm gonna just be honest, about proving the woman wrong. About, it's very misogynistic. It's a misogynistic podcast. And you need to be well-rounded, well-spoken, and you need to go on there very, very, very well-versed and knowing who you are as a person to survive on that show. Other than that, you will become the butt of the jokes. 8 at the Table, we have no judgment, no discrimination, no bullying, no tolerance for that. So our morals are a lot different than Fresh and Fit. Both entertaining, like they just both have 2 different POVs on life. Not saying that a lot of the stuff that Myron says is wrong. I'm not saying that, but sometimes his delivery could come off a bit harsh. But like he said, he's not in this for feelings. He's not in this to be a people pleaser. He's in here. He has a show to talk about how he feels. So, if you don't like it, go get your own podcast and pop your own shit.
So, let me ask you, you mentioned relationships earlier. I don't know, you in your past, do you have, I don't know, a guy out there who maybe you was with him and at the time you really couldn't give him your all, or maybe y'all couldn't vibe for whatever reason because it was just bad timing? Do you ever regret any of the dudes that you had in the past that might have been good dudes that you couldn't rock with because of timing?
Regret is such a strong word. I don't regret anything, but if I was to look back, there's some good dudes I passed up on just because I was, living my life and didn't really have time to groom or nurture the relationship the way they want it. Or I wouldn't even say that. I just think I wasn't in a space to be to compromise. When you're in a relationship, you got to be able to compromise, and I was just on my bullshit. I'm not compromising with shit. I don't give a fuck. You don't like it, keep it pushing. I had so many options. I mean, I still got options. It's just whether I choose to exercise them or not.
Interesting. All right. So right now, you're telling me, or I don't know, are you telling me what's up? Because I know all the fans out there want to know, is Holiday the golden child? Are you single? You got somebody? What's up? You got a lady friend out there? What's up? Is Holiday the golden child single?
I got a lot of lady friends and a lot of lady friends. I love the ladies. And as far as am I dating somebody or in a relationship, I mean, I would probably never announce that until I have a ring on my finger.
I like that. I like that. You're always single unless you got that ring on your finger. I'm feeling that.
I ain't see that, but I just said announced it until I have a ring on my finger. That's what I said.
All right. So the topic of today's show is recently Ebony K. Williams, her and Ayala was talking. She said she wouldn't deal with a bus driver, right? He got to own the bus. What's your thoughts on that? I know you saw it. The video went viral with her and Ayala talking. What's Holiday's thoughts on dating a bus driver? Would Holiday date a bus driver? You, yourself, would you date a bus driver?
It's not really about his job. Let's just start there. It's not about what he does for a living, because I really don't give a fuck. As long as he can afford his lifestyle and the lifestyle that I'm trying to live, along with me, I mean, the given is I already can afford my lifestyle. If I'm going to combine forces with somebody, at this point in my life, they have to be able to run with me. If I'm running the race, he got to be able to run 5 miles too. If I'm running 5 miles, he got to be able to run 5 miles. So, and that's the most important to me. So whether he works for the bus, the post office, he's a fucking airline attendant, flight, whatever he does, I need you to be financially literate. I need you to be financially responsible. And I need you to be because some guys are just missing the woman to help them double down. You know what I'm saying? Or double up. So he may be a bus driver who's making, because he does so much overtime, he might be making 6 figures already a year. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't care to take vacations every weekend because he don't got nobody to take it with. Or, you know, he's focused on a goal, which your goals and his goals may be differently. He may be like, listen, I've been driving the bus since I was 19. I'm trying to retire when I'm 45. You know, so finding out, it's a case-by-case situation. So to say that I just off rip that would I date a bus driver? No, if he was fine as fuck with good dick and financially stable and able to keep up with me, hell yeah.
All right. I respect that. I like that. Great answer indeed. Holiday Golden Child saying she would still do it if he had good, you know what. I like that. So
no, I didn't say it was just that, but he had all of the above. The dick is not the number one, but he's able to treat me right. And like I said, like, you know, just because he works for the bus doesn't mean that he can't take trips and, you know, travel the country and travel the world and, you know, like his designer and like his 5-star restaurant. That doesn't mean that.
All right. So anything that Holiday, the Golden Child, got working on now, that any project you got going on that we could look forward to here in 2023? Can you talk to us about it? Any projects that Holiday Golden Child got going on?
Well, I have my women's empowerment group called Top 20 NYC, where I have about 35 girls, and we're all about branding, content creating, supporting each other's entrepreneur endeavors, supporting each other through life and the womenly shit that we go through, being an ear, being a shoulder, being just loving and support, showing what friendship is really about. Girlhood is about. You know, we do cool things together. We take trips. We go to restaurants. You know, we're the forever friends. So I have my women's empowerment group. It's called Top 20 NYC, and book us. I get girls booked for music videos, bartending, bottle service, campaigns, all type of shit. Whatever comes my way. And I might have a girl or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 that work at pool parties. You need some pretty girls to come host your pool parties. You got some car shows coming up. You need some hookah girls. You need whatever you need. I got it when it comes to beautiful ladies, except for prostitutes, which I don't knock, but I ain't got them. And And then I dropped the book. It's on Amazon. It's a link in my bio. It's called I Am Not a Doctor. And it just talks about my experience with having plastic surgery. Some tips on do's and don'ts, what to do, how to recover, meal preps. Just a lot. You gotta go get the book. And then I also am in the process of filming my podcast. So make sure you guys go over and follow Hot with Holiday Podcast on YouTube or Instagram. It's just a continuation of what you guys have seen me doing the last 4 years on everybody else's platform. Now it's time for me to make a home for my people.
I like that. I'm feeling that. Oh,
yeah. And then also, I also have a shapewear line. It's called Golden Curves. The link is in my bio as well. So, I like to stay fun. I'm all about creating that hourglass shape. So, www.getgoldencurves.com, and the Instagram is Golden Curves, and it's all the links is in my bio. You need shapewear, post-op garments, sweatbands, all that good stuff. Go ahead and follow, shop, I have a lot of more brand ambassadorships coming up, collabs. I'm staying real busy, and I have so many other things that I can't even talk about right now, but I'm just excited for 2023. And we're gonna put everything in God's hands and trust in Him. And yeah, stay tuned. I got so much dope shit, besides staying fine as fuck.
I like that. So any dude out there who want to be the next holiday golden child, any young girl out there who wants to be the next holiday golden child, what would you tell them they need to work on? They want to be on a level of a holiday golden child.
I tell them to be themselves and strive for what they feel like is attainable for them. Don't try to be nobody else. But if you're talking about an aspect of what I believe in, just having great work ethic, having a good work ethic, and understanding that health is wealth. So when you eating right and you working out and you doing your self-care, everything just kind of falls in place. It kind of declutters your mind, your brain that's fogged by junk food and all that other stuff, all that bad stuff. And surrounding yourself around great people, mentors. Don't try to be the smartest person in the room. Surround yourself around people who know more than you, and surround yourself around people who know less than you. So you're getting a super balance in life of gaining information and giving it, sharing it.
I like that. Okay. I like that. So for those people out there who've been rocking with you since you've been doing poetry, since your New York days, since you listening to the music with your pops, feeling it, King of Diamonds in Miami, what's up? Any final thoughts out there for your fans who've been rocking with you before we sign off on Pimp Game?
I'm a bad bitch. Good credit. Yeah, I said it.
All right. Yo, tell everybody who you chilling with.
I'm chilling with Kenny D of the Pimp Game Podcast. We're not playing no games. You understand what I'm saying? It's holiday, the golden child. Make sure you follow me. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. Make sure you share and repost. And don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
And that concludes our show for this evening. And before I let you go, I want to thank everybody out there for tuning in, as well as my YouTube lovers out there. I want to thank you for tuning in as well. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That's right. You're going to go to iamkennyd and subscribe, and make sure you turn those notifications on, so when we upload videos, you are the first to get it. And last but not least, we like to thank the one and only, the beautiful Holiday, the golden child out of New York, doing it, for blessing us with her presence on the show. All right, see you next time on Pimp Game. You don't want to miss it. Holla. Audio Jungle.